All right, Rick's Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is 13 before the top of the hour, y'all. What up, Jeff?
What up? Good morning to you, man. I got three things for you. So, listen, there is this building of what is called Cop City in Atlanta. And this is a new training facility for the police that some of you may have seen a great deal of violence and protest at. What's interesting but consistent, Rick, is the police said that of the 35 people that were detained after the violence, more than 20 of them are from a dozen states. One suspect is from France, another is from Canada, two are from Georgia, others are from Maine, Massachusetts, New York, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, Wisconsin. And the police haven't yet released any of their ages or any other information. But there was a 26-year-old environmentalist, Manuel Esteban Perez, was shot to death by officers at the protest in January. The demonstrators then tried to blind officers by shining green lasers into their eyes and used tires and debris to block a road, which what the Georgia Department of Public Safety said on Monday. This is really interesting, and it says two things to me. One, I don't think you're going to be able to see a reduction in how citizens from the United States are looking at what policing looks like in the future and how resources are put towards policing. And so while some who say defund the police actually mean get rid of the police, others who say defund the police mean how do we take resources that the police gets? I mean, because when you look at some of the largest cities in the country, they spend more on policing than they do on anything else. And so when you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars being put towards the building of facilities and training, and some would say, well, why are we funding training when training obviously doesn't work? This is an 85-acre training center, Rick, and you're talking about cutting down so many trees that it would be environmentally damaging. The mayor said that the facility will be built on that site. It was cleared decades ago for a former state prison farm. And he said that the track is filled with rubble and overgrown with invasive species, not hardwood trees. The mayor also said that while the facility would be built on the 85 acres, about 300 others would be preserved as public green space. So there's some obviously that are counteracting this reality that's an environmental issue. So Rick, I mean, there's so much just in this one story in Atlanta that's about how are we deciding what we're going to build in urban areas, what gets resources and what doesn't. How are we looking at the training of police officers, and how is money being put towards public safety, and what's being taken away as a result of the massive amounts of dollars that the police receive. This is huge, and I think while this Atlanta piece is getting a lot of play because of the protests and the violence around it, we're going to see a lot of this moving forward. Before I get out of here, man, if you all have a chance and get 5 minutes, watch 5 minutes of the 2 hours of Trump's speech at CPAC. I mean, if
man, that was crazy.
Man, listen, we might have to talk about that in more detail on Thursday. But when he said, "I'm going to be your retribution,"
yep.
That means we really need to be careful, man. He said, "I'm going to be your retribution," man. Let me get out of here. We're going to talk about Trump on Thursday a little bit more. Hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG if you want to talk about it. I will be in studio with y'all tomorrow, brother.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to see you.
Can't wait, man. Don't wear nothing ugly like you always do. Go to the mall and get you something nice. All right, y'all give it up and show your love.
All right.
Jeff, you going to let him get away with that, dog?
No. We got to go to commercial.
Jeff.
Twan, what you got?
Deodorant, though.
See, you had to
let
it.
My clothes, but
man, hang up the phone. Bye, Jeff, man. See you tomorrow.